Evening. I just wanted to do a video because occasionally I do these videos and I talk about various different things to do with the Acting Your Age campaign, and I think it's quite appropriate to do one just now because I found out I've been talking to lots of broadcasters. I've met with BAFTA, I've met with the BBC, I had some meetings with Channel 4, and the whole thing about my campaign is to highlight the fact that ageism targeting women is a feminist issue. And if we're going to talk about gender representation on screen and off screen and behind the camera and in front of the camera and all the places where all women should be of all ages, we need to accept that older women are effectively excluded from the industry once they reach a certain age. So I've taken my campaign to various different organisations and I've had some returns. Yes, I've had some offers of follow-up meetings and let's keep talking. But I found out not very long ago, because there's a brilliant initiative about talking about women directors of documentaries. And what they've pushed for and what they've got all broadcasters to sign up to recently is to sign up to a pledge for 50% representation of women making documentaries. And this is brilliant, but I have a pledge too called the Parity Pledge, which is calling for equal representation of women with men on screen, because from on-screen representation comes only good things. People are seen as human beings and all protected characteristics are represented and included, except for older women. It's an industry staple. It's a staple across news and the wider media that once women reach a particular age, they are deemed to be non-viable. It's just a fact. It's a fact of life and it's a fact of the industry. And everybody in the industry knows it's true, but nobody wants to really do much about it. So they'll meet with me and they'll talk to me and they'll say, oh, it's absolutely awful. We totally agree. We've seen all the figures coming out of Ofcom about women's representation and how that nosedives past a particular age and how that doesn't happen to men. And so I was waiting for a follow-up meeting from someone at Channel 4, and I'd been waiting a while, and I found out that they left 9 months ago. So there's no follow-up meeting, and it's Mental Health Awareness Week this week. And I wanted to raise the fact that for older women, mental health is grossly and negatively impacted by ageism. And ageism is a standard and we're all just supposed to accept it. I put up an article yesterday about the BAFTAs, about how there were no women for the comedy actress category nominated over the age of 38. Last year, it was the leading TV actress category that had no women over the age of 38. And it's wrong, because if there were young women being excluded, we would be talking about it, but we don't, because we're older women. When I put the piece up, I got inundated with abuse. There's abusive comments on there, ageist comments that are blatantly expressed because older women have no value, and I'm damned if I'm going to cry. But we have no value. We're deemed to have no value, but we matter. Older women matter. And today's young, in-demand actress is tomorrow's unemployed, middle-aged actress and presenter, and in every other sphere of the industry. And we need to stop it, because as women, we are terrible at identifying our own discrimination, and we are terrible at fighting against our own discrimination, but we fight so hard for the rights of everyone else. And if you think for 1 second that what we're seeing happening across the world to women won't ever happen here, it already is. It's just the targeted demographic of excluded and discriminated against women happen to be older women across all demographics. That's known, and we've got to fight it. And it can't just fall to one person to constantly be ignored and sidelined and excluded just because what I'm saying isn't very popular.